Now, I have just been recognised whilst filming near the facilities. A lady said, "Oh, are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they keep glancing over here. So yeah, definitely been rumbled on this one, people. Unfortunately, it's no longer a secretive review. He looks so angry, he looks so annoyed, like, damn it, I now got to clean all these facilities. Today we're going to head to the Red Lion pub campsite in NEEDHAM in Norfolk, and we'll check out this campsite and its facilities, then we'll go for a lovely walk and explore the local area. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Let's start living the dream. So, first impressions, people, and it is quite a small campsite, to be fair. There is only 5 pitches, which are just behind me there. Now, there's a few more bits down the bottom there, but I don't think they're actually pitches for rent, so just 5 pitches here. But I do quite like my pitch, to be honest. I've got quite a bit of space. I've got my own table there, yeah. So, you can't book online, you do have to ring up. I phoned up this morning and asked for a pitch and they said yes. Now there is one thing that is a little bit annoying and it's kind of letting me down a bit, or letting the campsite down a bit, and that is that it says £25 a night for an electric hookup pitch. However, I've arrived and when he put the money into the card machine he put £27. So I'm assuming the price has gone up, which is a little bit irritating, I must say. Definitely, yeah. But yeah, £27 for the night with electric hookup. So I turned up and just went into the pub to pay, and they do have a card machine, obviously. Might check the pub out in a minute if I can, because I did see a Scottish stout that I've never seen before. However, it does close in about half an hour. So yeah, it's only open from 12 to 2, which is a little bit of a pain. And it is quite dark in there, so I don't know how the footage will come out, whether or not I'll be able to actually film in there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, facility block's just there. Let's go check it out, people. Doesn't look too amazing, but we shall see. It might be phenomenal. So, toilet block here. Now, there is a drinking water tap there, but I did just hear someone say that it was disconnected. There is a little sink there. So, just the one toilet here. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best, it's not the worst, it's, yeah. I don't know if that's cleaned daily. There's definitely a lot of spider webs about up there, and it is quite small. And I don't really like the lock, to be honest with you, because it is just like a little hole that's cut into the wood where the lock slides into, so yeah, not overly impressed, to be honest with you. No. God knows where the shower is then, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah. So we've got the bins around here. Now, he did tell me which bins are which. Well, they are actually labelled. But yeah, they're all overflowing with rubbish, so it's not too great, to be fair. Yeah. Yep, bags of rubbish on the floor there, so not very impressed with that, people. Not very impressed with that at all. Yeah. There is a park area up here, we'll just check that out. Yep, small park area here. Yeah, small little shop with an honesty box, that's not too bad. Freezered stuff there. Food dried little things here, nothing major, admittedly. Oh, I'm on CCTV. And yeah, eggs, iced coffee, chocolatey sweets, and some more eggs. Oh, and some logs and kindling. Yeah, nice little touch, I suppose. Also, it is quite a small little pub. It's quite dark in there and there is music playing, so I can't really film much. And I think everyone in there is all part of the family that runs the place, so it's hard to film a secret review. But anyway, I've got a Belhaven Black Scottish Stout and it looks pretty good. And it was only a £5, which nowadays is a pretty reasonable price. Yeah. Anyway, I would like to thank a few subscribers who bought me a beer recently. Thank you, Kay Thompson. Thank you, Alex and Sarah. Thank you, Andrew Painter. Thank you, Richard and Laura. Thank you, Jason and Helen. Thank you, Colsey. And thank you, Rebecca Mary. But of course, I would like to thank all of you for watching my video. I do appreciate all of you. Cheers, everyone. To live in the dream. It's okay. It's not the best stout I've ever had, to be honest. Definitely not the best. I mean, I'm going to drink it all, but it ain't no Murphy's, people. No, it is not. Cheers. Well, there is a koi pond here. Now, it's definitely not the best koi pond I've ever seen, but there are some pretty beastie koi in here, I must say. Yeah, chickens behind me there, they must be the eggs that they sell. So this is the smallest pet area I've ever seen, but I guess it's better than no pet area. So I definitely have the best pitch on this campsite, to be fair, and I do actually quite like my pitch. It is a nice pitch. You know, even got some wood over there and a bench. Yeah, got some daffodils over here, and it is a good size pitch. I'm quite happy with my pitch. A little bit sloped, but you know, nothing really to whinge about. And the internet antenna is literally just there, and I've logged in, free Wi-Fi, and the connection is really good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, I have just been recognised whilst filming near the facilities. A lady said, "Oh, are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, yeah. Okay, so this is a bit of a funny one because that woman just recognised me and everyone on here seems like they know each other. There's some pictures down there which I think are part of the family that runs this by the looks of it, or they're certainly long-term seasonal people. And since she recognised me, the campsite operator, the bloke who runs it, has now gone into the toilets to clean all the facilities. And he looked like he was packing up earlier, getting ready to go out for the day or whatever. And now all of a sudden he's in there cleaning. So I'm a bit suspicious of that, to be honest. Now, it could just be a coincidence, it certainly could. But yeah, he's now gone in there to clean the showers. I haven't been in the showers yet because it turns out the showers, I did ask that lady who recognised me where the showers were, and they are actually in the disabled toilet. So yeah, that is a bit weird, and I'm a bit suspicious of why he's now gone in there to clean them. Yeah, but it is what it is anyway. I'll check that shower out in a little while and we'll see. So I have been watching him clean them facilities and he does not look happy to be doing it. And every now and then he glances in this direction as well. So I'm pretty convinced he's doing it because he now knows who I am, which is exactly why I try and keep these reviews secret, because now he's going to go in there and do a best job he can to make it look good. And I want the proper experience. But hey, it is what it is. I've already filmed in the toilets. But yeah, he does not look happy to be cleaning those facilities, people. Now, let's face it, nobody likes cleaning toilets, so I don't blame him for that. And it is possible that this is all just a coincidence, but I don't know, I'm not convinced. Not the way he looks so angry, he looks so annoyed, like, damn it, I now got to clean all these facilities. Yeah. Never mind, eh? So that woman who recognised me is now over there talking to him, and they keep glancing over here. So yeah, definitely been rumbled on this one, people. Unfortunately, it's no longer a secretive review, but luckily I have filmed everything except the showers. It's just unfortunate that he is now cleaning the showers. But it is what it is, eh? At least I've filmed everything else. Yeah, so it's still been a pretty secretive review. Yeah, they keep glancing over here. They know. 100% they know. It is a shame. If they charged me like 20 quid, I'd be saying this is actually a pretty good place because of my pitch. It's a nice pitch. But it's because it's 27 quid that's bugging me. And because it states 25 on the website. Finally got rumbled, people. Finally got rumbled. Well, as much as I'm enjoying watching the campsite owner now empty all the bins and tidy the place up, I better get out there and explore the local area. So hey, let's crack on, people. Let's live the dream. Let's roll. So about 10 minutes walk from the campsite and we joined the Angles Way. Now the Angles Way is a long distance footpath, 93 miles, follows the River Waveney from Great Yarmouth to Thetford along the Norfolk-Suffolk border. Yeah, so let's check it out. Obviously I'm not doing all that today, but we'll do a bit of it, people. We'll do what we can, eh? Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one on the campsite, and to be honest I didn't really want to leave the campsite because I quite liked watching the owner rushing about now, and he certainly doesn't look overly pleased. Now I'm quite understanding to the fact that it's midweek, it's Wednesday today, it's the beginning of March, all campsites kind of slip up a little bit around winter and this time of year. I understand that, and in fairness to him I've got to say I saw him take the bins out. But when I left the campsite, I saw that all the other bins on that road from all the other houses had been put out. So it actually is bin man day today or tomorrow. So, you know, maybe he wasn't just doing that because I was there. But yeah, and of course that's the thing, when I look at the bins, they're overflowing. I do consider that, you know, bins don't get emptied by the bin men every day of the week. So I do take that into consideration, yeah. But this is why I do secret reviews, and I know people want to see me going into that pub with a camera filming everyone and everything and being all, hey barman, come speak to the camera. But the thing is, once you do that, they know what you're doing, they change everything for you, you get different treatment, and then they're just not authentic videos because they're bending over backwards for you. And I don't want that. I want these to be authentic. And that's why I try and do these as a secret review. It's getting harder around Norfolk now. I got recognised on the last campsite I was on as well. Yeah, I do get recognised, so it's a bit of a nuisance. But yeah, and that is the thing, I don't like bad mouthing people's businesses. I do understand that people are trying to make a living, you know. And yeah, sometimes I feel a little bit guilty, I must admit. Like, I know when I did the campsite, that was on the English-Welsh border, and I turned up and the campsite owners were such lovely people. I really liked them, and I was chatting to the bloke and he was such a nice bloke, and I thought, you know, he's the kind of bloke I'd get on with. I'd just, if I met him in a pub, I'd have a chat with him. And then I saw the campsite and saw the price and thought, well, I feel bad because I got to tell it like it is, and the campsite weren't up to scratch, you know. I felt so guilty because he was such a lovely bloke, but I've got to tell it like it is. Hello, Mr. Horsey. Oh, I don't think they liked me very much. No, they did not. But yeah, it's not the worst campsite, but I do feel that the price just in, you know, it's nearly 30 quid, and they're not, you know, one toilet, on a campsite that's nearly 30 quid. I'm always going to complain about that, to be honest with you. I just am. If it was a different price, it would get a different review, and at the end of the day I base everything on what the campsite is like compared to the price, you know. But it's not the worst campsite I've ever stayed on, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's not the best either, not gonna lie. But yeah, anyway, what a gorgeous day to be out exploring, people. Yeah, lovely. Let's crack on, let's live that dream. So I'm pretty sure I've come off the Angles Way now. Not even 100% sure that I'm on an official footpath, to be honest with you. But hey, lovely area, right high up here. So it's been quite a nice walk, but I must say, although you are by the river, you're not like right by the river. So all the shots I've got where I've shown the river, I've actually had to walk a bit off the track to actually get to the river. So although it's along the river, it's not right by the river. Yeah, this bit's nice though. Would be nice to be up here at sunset. This is probably the best place to be, but probably going to head back in a minute because a lot of the walk will be sort of in the dark, covered by trees and what have you. But yeah, some lovely countryside out here to explore. Can't be bad, eh, people? Yeah, it's quite nice up here, to be fair. There's some quite nice kind of rolling hills. I mean, I don't know whether or not we're in Norfolk or Suffolk, to be honest with you, but we're near the border anyway. It's been a really nice walk, and this bit here is lovely. with all these slopes about. But yeah, time to turn back and head back now, because it's going to be a cold night and I'm already getting a little bit chilly, to be fair. Now it would be nice to stay at the top of this hill because there's a nice area for the sunset, but I'm camping right over there, quite far. I've been walking for quite a while and I'm right down the bottom, so yeah, it's going to be dark in places and very cold. I'm pretty cold now, so yeah, definitely time to head back, I'm afraid. But hey, still a lovely walk. So yeah, let's continue to live the dream on the way back. Right, well, I'm back now, people. Let's go check out this shower, shall we? And see what it is like. Yeah, let's roll. Yeah, so it's definitely been cleaned recently in here. It's quite a good sized room though, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, it is just, you know, it's not overly clean. It is just a campsite toilet, but it's not too bad. It is a good sized room. Not a push button shower, always good. And I don't think there is a charge. There is not. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, it's still a little bit grimy around the edges, but I mean, to be fair, campsite toilets always are. That's always the case. That's always how it's going to be. You know, I do understand that. Still plenty of lime scale about. So those facilities weren't horrendous, to be fair. They weren't, you know. And this is quite a small campsite. Now, it looks like there's 10 pitches on here. I thought the website said 5 pitches and some grass pitches. There's no grass pitches for tents, but it looks like there's now just 10 pitches for camper vans and motorhomes. And so, yeah, you know, you don't need a huge amount of facilities for that, so it might be enough to get by, maybe. Yeah. And, yeah, I mean, they weren't overly clean, but they're definitely not the worst toilets I've seen, to be fair. Now, I'm not quite sure they're £27 a night facilities, though, if I'm honest. I don't think they are. But, you know, they're not terrible, and they probably are sufficient for the campsite. Yeah. Anyway, going to cook up some tea now, people, and I decided to go with my own invention, or I think it is. I'm going to try a black pudding burger. Going to cook up some Aldi burgers and have some black pudding to the mix. Yeah, why not? I reckon that's going to be pretty damn good. Bit of salad. Yeah. Now, I can't be the only one that eats half the black pudding they buy cold. Yeah. Might as well add some cheese to the black pudding. Yeah. Can't have too much cheese, people. No, you cannot. Well, these are looking pretty damn amazing, people. Pretty damn amazing. Check that out. Oh yeah. That is really tasty. Very impressed with that recipe, people. Very impressed. Cheers. Well, I've come to the conclusion, people, that I am a culinary genius, because my God, those burgers were fantastic. They were absolutely incredible, and I will definitely be eating those again. I am such a genius when it comes to cooking. Anyway, gonna wash that amazing flavour down with a Guinness. Yep, why not, eh? Yeah. Cheers, everyone, to living the dream. Yeah. So the Wi-Fi is very good here. I've got a very good connection. So probably going to put YouTube on, watch a bit of YouTube for a little while, and then I'll probably do a bit of editing at some point as well. Yeah, living the dream.
The Olympic Peninsula is one of the most biologically diverse and ruggedly beautiful landscapes left in the continental United States.
Yeah, morning everyone. I slept quite well last night, to be fair. Yeah, campsite is nice and quiet. Bit of faint traffic noise, but nothing to really worry about. Plenty of birds singing, so yeah, happy with that. So there is a bus stop just outside the campsite, which is really good. You can get the bus to Diss, Harleston and Beccles. That's pretty decent. Harleston will be your nearest place for supermarkets, and that is 2.2 miles away. So yeah, that's good. So I do like my pitch, to be fair. It's a good sized pitch, and it's a bit rustic and a bit quirky, and I like that. So yeah, I am happy with my pitch. Yeah, I am. Now, I know I said about the bins earlier. Well, he did take the bins out, and the bins have now been brought back empty, so that's that problem solved. So yeah, can't complain. I guess my main criticism is that I'm not sure it's worth £27 a night. Other than that, it's not a bad campsite, to be fair. I think if it was cheaper, I'd have enjoyed it a bit more. But nevertheless, I have had a pretty good stay here. Anyway, I'm going to pack up and head off now then, people. If you've enjoyed any of this, like and subscribe to catch me on another adventure. Keep living that dream, and I'll see you soon.